out of the red corner and representing Team Rock Fayetteville, please help me welcome Isabella Miller. And her opponent representing Revolution BJJ in Richmond. Help me welcome back to the Toro Cup, Emily Cross.
All right. Whew. Isabella, 2-0, undefeated.
Yes.
Pans,
And
blue
she's
belt,
a
Master
fiend.
1 gold
A
medalist
competitive fiend.
this past March.
She's got a super fight coming up on Who's Number 1.
I was
Austin,
there to
Texas.
witness it because she beat Randy in the finals.
Oh, yes. Now I remember seeing that.
But she finished all submissions.
Yeah.
Every win via, I think it was 4 matches, 4 submissions at Pans. Great performance. Let's see what she has in no-gi.
One of my favorite competitors to watch because she's such a
She's
sweet person, and then she just
physical.
rolls like a demon.
She is physical.
Yeah. She rolls it with. I mean, like her last match, she was throwing the girl around, and she's small, she's sweet, she's soft spoken, and then as soon as that match begins and the referee says let's roll, she's on demon time. Strong collar tie. She's looking for that underhook. Both girls really looking for wrestling connection and not afraid to wrestle.
So I'm curious to see what type of ties they're looking for. Right now it's just a lot of hand fighting. There comes an arm drag.
Yeah, it looked like she tried to hit that elbow pass.
There's a collar. I was going to say, I wasn't seeing any collar grips there. I know Bella's looking for that underhook.
Double collar. Look for Pross as she tries to transition for a wrist.
I mean, so Emily has a little height, obviously, right? So she's going to be looking more for the head ties. Bella's looking more for the underhook, overhook.
Not a lot of level change shows from either girl so far, or even reaching for the legs so far. That was a good look at a body lock, but Pross was quick on the defense. Get that underhook in play fast.
Going for a little arm lock there on that underhook.
Good frame from Bella. She's going to try to circle back to the body lock. She counters Pross's entry.
I was going to say, I thought
With
she was
her
going to
own.
get. Emily almost got. Oh! She just spun her.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about this girl, dude?
That was. I don't even know what you called it. That was just a spin.
I believe I've seen John Cena do that move. I don't think I've ever seen, a jiu-jitsu guy do that move.
That was just a hand wheel.
I mean, Pross still looks confused on the ground. How did I get here?
She caught her running and just turned.
This is not my beautiful house.
There's
This
no
is not my
legs.
beautiful wife.
That was all hands.
Yeah,
That was all arms.
all up her body. Yeah, I mean, looked like some Russian wrestling.
I mean, there's a. I forget the judo name for that. I've been trying to work on it.
The grab them and throw them across planet Earth.
Well, it's a legitimate technique where you literally just catch them running and you just. My sensei is going to be disappointed in me. Stuck in closed guard though, but did get on top.
I mean, yeah, so far, but this is what she does. Like, she has a crushing top game. She's making Pross work from the bottom, and she's not giving up her own posture so far.
She will impose top position.
Yes.
That's the one thing like we were talking about earlier.
We're going to reset them here in the middle.
Now, Bella's not really one to probably stand and break open the closed guard. I imagine she's going to make Emily try to open an attack and then going to capitalize.
Even if you are that type of competitor, it's tough to do that against someone who's got so much height on you, like a head or more of height on you. Yeah, length. You stand up and they still just have – you're not bringing their shoulders off the mat. You're not bringing their lower back off the mat. They still have a lot of power down there. One of my top rolling partners right now is probably your height, and it's tough to stand up and just break his full guard.
And that's to that point, Bella has this effect on people where they don't play their game because of that power. They try to play safe, but the problem is when you play safe, you just fall right into it.
She overwhelms them with, like you said, the physicality, but also just the amount of different looks she shows. And we see a K-guard kind of look.
Which is good.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see her not just settle for this closed guard.
Good K-guard look here for Pross. That's a very
she
nice
has to
entry.
enter.
And if Bella does have a weakness that's been shown in the past, it's that her
great
leg lock
step
game,
through.
but
She wasn't ready for that step over.
She does a great job stepping over. The hips don't lie. They stay true on top for Bella Miller.
That might have took a lot of energy on that first attempt.
Oh.
Able to re-enter.
And the knee's inside. She's got to hurry up and get out of here.
She has to free her knee. Her knee looks to be out. Uses it to come up.
Headlock for Bella Miller. That's unfortunate. She wasn't able to get under the armpit, and now
Great
Pross is on the
wrestle up.
back, and Pross is on a nice entry on the back with inside wrist control and crucifix. And this is the worst spot we've ever seen Bella Miller in so far.
That was a great wrestle up by Emily. Unable to capitalize, though.
Wow.
What a match.
And it's almost like Emily wants to stand, but Isabella's just just kind of keeping right in front of her.
Now let's see how much energy Emily has. Those were some serious entrances that looked like it took a lot of energy.
She just looked up at the screen to see the clock, too, about 3 times.
I mean, she's in guard. Points are on. I think she's done well at her entrances.
She's baiting an underhook. She's putting her arm out like this.
Yep.
Trying to get Bella to dive on an underhook, I think.
So she's already had success at wrestling up off the legs.
Yeah, she's
entered.
Yeah, she's entering now with one leg in, but Bella's doing a good job of keeping the weight on that
I don't know what that was. She entered and had a butterfly hook and then shot the butterfly hook through to just like a half guard.
Yeah, I think she was trying to enter into like a more traditional ashi, but she just got caught in no man's land.
Yeah. Good elevation trying to re-enter.
Yeah, and that was a good job by Pross of just keeping her leg in play. That's the only reason she's still safe right now. Yeah. But if you watch people from Shell Shock in general, and I think this is to be true with the Raw guys as well, but just a lot of head control is like a big priority.
Yep.
Even from these positions where the head's really far away, just touching the head, keeping somebody from extending their full body or shrimping away from you, it really messes with their game.
So again, Emily's had great entrances into the legs so far.
Points have been on for a little while, but neither girl has been in a nameable scoring position so far.
So Bella was able to force Turtle. One interesting thing about that position, well, she didn't go for it. If she went for the guillotine and rolled her through, that would be a sweep.
Yes.
And that's one of hers in her arsenals, but able to step over.
Slick hook from Bella. Pross does a good job of defending the far side by putting it into the mat.
She has to try to keep that. She's not really making an effort to keep that foot trapped.
Well, yeah, right now she's just trying to keep her back under control, and as you can see, Bella's cutting now to the mount. There's a gift wrap coming, it looks like. Nope, she's just going to control the head.
There's a lot of match left.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's been a lot of action so
There's
far.
a lot of match left and no points on the board yet, so it's very winnable for Pross. Still, even though Bella's kind of been on top and controlling, Pross has been moving. Pross has had success. She's had positions where she's looked stronger.
That outside lockdown was kind of showing, just kind of starting to hold a little bit. She's going to have to get active with this half guard. She's also just holding the head here.
When you have short time left and you're doing just lockdown, it can be so hard to just not hang out when you're getting crushed, right?
I will say it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Emily's in close guard.
A hip bump sweep could just start her on the path of winning this match.
Very winnable match right now.
100%. But we see Bella on the strong body lock, preventing the hip bump sweep. She's pressing into the ribs.
So I'll say late in a match, it's not a bad strategy. Put a good stiff arm in somebody's diaphragm.
Yeah. If you want to sit up into me and break my posture, you're going to have to hold your breath for a second to do it.
You can get your rib popped that way, too.
100%.
I've had it done.
At our size, yeah. I don't want Luke Albrecht doing that to me.
I try to wrist lock somebody against my own stomach and pop my rib.
Somebody guillotined me and like forced their head into my head into their ribs. And it broke their ribs once. Broke 2 ribs from the guys. He just like tried to.
So you're saying you tapped him?
Guillotine me.
So they tapped. You're saying?
He didn't. He kept rolling, but he was like he was screaming. Like he was literally every move we did. He was like, and I was like, "Are you good, man?" I keep in mind I'm going like 20% the whole time.
Able to force Turtle.
Bella's still on this. She's just had a strong chest-to-chest or chest-to-back connection every time the chest or back has been exposed, and she's not rushing the back take. So often when you see people in this tight turtle, they rush the position, especially in MMA. In MMA, it happens like every UFC card.
She has a seatbelt. Seatbelts are like she could hit some sort of roll or breakdown from here.
I think we might be looking at our first overtime of the day if Bella can't secure this second hook. And Pross has just been really good at defending, but you see now she's kind of turning the neck.
She's being careful not to fall off the top.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, at blue belt, turtle isn't something you train a lot at this point, right? But again, you know, one of the simplest things I tell people is look for the breakdown first.
Yeah.
Threaten to pull people back to side control, and guess what? The legs will open. The arms are open.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most people at this level only have one plan when they get to the back, which is to
here we go.
Put hooks in. We got our first
first OT.
Our first overtime of the day, ladies.
Blast double off the rip.
All right, first point wins.
Emily's not pulling.
Emily looks exhausted. Strong overhook. I like the overhook better than the shallow underhook for
She's looking
Pross.
for it.
Pross is setting herself
Nobody's
up here.
trying to win that inside hip position.
But we see the head position being dominated by Bella. Bella might try to snap her or drag her down. She's going to try to do a trip. Oh, nice. Good job by Pross to fight
She
back
had
up.
double unders.
Yeah, she did.
She had double unders.
She's too tired. She's so tired. We are deep into this match. About 40 seconds to the overtime here.
Somebody's going to have to send it at some point.
And I think they will. I think if anybody's Bella's got that knee tap right there.
There it is.
And another throw.
Just
for
whipping
Bella
that
Miller.
underhook.
She just whips her down to the mat again, and
That
that's it.
scores.
2 points. Bella thought the match was still going. She was ready to keep going.
Great match. If you're going to get an overtime, you're happy they're that eventful.